building process. Okay, so that was just coming, the previous video was just coming into the season. Now we're at that preseason. We're looking at training. Okay,
An offensive and defensive game plan has been each week. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training.
Okay, so all of this, your focused attention. So they're going to get 300 experience points per week. So that they've got it pretty good, okay, with Becton, Zach Wilson. But here we're gonna make a change. We're gonna go Elijah Vera Tucker. We want him to get some focused XP points. We want our future, because he is part of our future. And part of our season depends on how he performs. We've upgraded the right side of the offensive line with veterans. So we're probably not going to develop our offensive line a lot. We're going to focus on production and keeping our offense going. Okay? So as we continue on with our roster build, you can see the position groups that you're increasing. Okay? And just how you want to go about doing that. Now the quarterback, being that he's a rookie quarterback, is very, very important. We don't, being that we're developing a rookie quarterback, we don't want to go deep. Even though we've got some deep accuracy, we're not really looking for the deep pass. We need some medium passes. Okay? Most quarterbacks that are NFL quarterbacks at all will do well in the short game. What we need is some guys coming across the quarterback's face, and the dagger offense is perfect to get some short to medium pass range going, and to increase the productivity. So you see, with the dagger offense, we are developing our quarterback and our wide receivers, while we have our young offensive linemen over here developing with some focused attention. So we've got some coaches going to be coaching them up as they go, and we're going to be increasing our wide receivers with production and coaching. So that'll help the entire offense evolve. Okay, so now we're going to our defense. We're going to do some cover 3. We're going to do probably going to stick with a zone blitz later on, but for right now, we definitely want to get our defensive line. Okay, so some cover 2 man. Let's get some. We got to develop our defensive line. We've got a lot of very good, young, talented defensive linemen. We've got a lot of young, depth corners on this team, so we need to develop our defensive backfield. We're gonna go with some cover 2 and we're gonna go with some cover 1 schemes and some cover 2 man schemes, and we will later on develop into a cover 3 system. Okay? But for right now, the cover 1 is where we're going to start. That way we get our position groups. Now, you got to get a gold medal before you start to simulate these. Okay? But once you get a gold medal, you'll keep the gold medal. And that'll get you more the higher you do in practice, and you can replay each session. I would suggest replaying each session until you get a gold medal. Now, if it takes me a little bit to get a gold medal, I do apologize, but I am playing on an all Madden level. This is the hardest level Madden's got to offer. Okay, so we've upgraded several roster positions. Very good. Here we go. Okay, so you can go through the basics if you want to. This part of it, I skip. Okay? And I go straight, because you can complete every pass here and then get to the part where you're actually competing for a medal, and it goes completely different. So we will go right here. Tyler Croft coming up with a big catch. Okay, that's the first one. And that was a nice pass. Zach Wilson's looking good. Okay, you can see the routes. Croft is open again. Croft is looking good. Going deep. And we got it. Very good. That's why I like the dagger offense. There's always somebody shallow, and there's always somebody at multiple levels challenging the defense. Nice catch, Davis. That's his second big catch.
All right, this one's for all the marbles. This is for gold.
And you have to gain a first down for gold. So if we go too short and he doesn't get it, we're in trouble. And he got it. All right, we've got the gold medal the first time with the offense. Got some big plays from our offense. Our offense is looking pretty good. Notice the protection. Okay, we're going with the defense. We're going to go ahead and skip the tutorial. We're going to go straight to competing. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got to stop him from getting the first down. So you know right now we're not getting a gold, so I go to restart. As soon as I got to restart, I do, because I'm only looking for gold. I'm not looking for anything else. All right, he dropped it. All right, that went in our favor. I thought that was definitely a catch. No pass rush. All right, so that's a first down. Offense is playing tough. I think our offense is going to be pretty outstanding with the upgrades. Hey, we got an interception. All right. That's why we go out and get them corners. Mr. Richard Sherman coming up big. Zach Wilson standing in the pocket, completing high difficulty throw against pressure. Coming in his face. Very nice. Doing a great job. Okay, we made the stop. Very good. Defensively, it's going to take a little bit of development to get us to where we want to be defensively. Marcus May making back-to-back plays. Okay, big play. Very nice. That's why we brought in them corners, to do just that. All right, Quentin Williams getting the sack. One more play. One more play. All right. Nice play by the defense. We get the gold medal.
Let's go. Bring it in tight. All right, let me tell you something. Championship teams have one thing in common. Great practice habits. Today was a great practice.
We get the gold medal. We get the highest level of development. Now let's take a look and see how everybody's developing within the scheme that we're developing them in. Okay, very good. Nazardine, very good. He's developing very nicely. All of our interior defensive linemen developing at a high level. Richard Sherman, experience points. Okay, so you can see we're doing very well. We look great. Looks like we have way too many safeties on the team right now, but it is training camp. Okay. So we're doing pretty good. And you can see right here the 300 XP for Mekhi Becton, Zach Wilson, and Elijah Vera Tucker. And you can see all the experience points for our receiving core as a group. Very, very good. We're going to play a lot of packages. Looks like we've got some upgrades to do. You never want to skip your upgrades. You always want to place every player in the highest position possible for success. If you can get a player to be a scheme fit, absolutely, they'll continue to develop at higher rates. Kyle Phillips, very nice. See if we, and a scheme fit, all right. Starting to look a little bit better. Shaq Quan Hampton, probably not going to make the team, although I do think he is a good football player. With all the additions that we have made, I don't think he's going to be on the roster. All right. The well-known Richard Sherman. Very good. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and go into our game and go through some play calling that is going to help the team develop. That is our major focus, is play calling that will not just win the game, but help the team soar to higher levels as you go on a week-to-week basis. Now, that can be depicted based on who you play as well and the overall of your team. And bringing Lev Bell back, getting Todd Gurley, guys that are experienced, guys that have performed well in the past, and upgrading the offensive line, I think is huge. It's better than going in with no experience at all.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
Okay, here we go. Elijah.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
All right, very bad on the kick return.
Should have opted for the touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
Okay.
Now look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center.
I'm just going to get the veteran running backs going,
what the relationship is, and that was a pretty positive story,
and then we're going to continue on and increase our depth.
Permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
Very good. All right, little 5-yard gain.
When you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
We're going inside run again to the other side.
Now Bell.
Elijah Vera Tucker with a great block. See, that's why I wanted Bell. He's not the fastest running back in the NFL, but them yards after contact is what I'm looking at.
Exhibited in Pittsburgh when he's one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019,
Going a little bit of a slant.
no games over 100 yards
Some
rushing,
inside
and only 3
flies.
games with 20
Let's
or more
see.
carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
Nice pass. Tyler Croft looks great.
Hands of his tight end complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay. We're going right back to the ground. We don't want to put too much on a rookie quarterback. Just let him develop. Let him get some confidence.
First down carry by Bell.
Bell breaking tackles. Nice 6-yard gain. 2nd and short.
That's a really nice job by them.
We come back. We go straight back to the slant passes.
And turning into a nice run. And a
We
lot of
beat 'em
times
with
you
it
think if
before.
you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Zach Wilson, plenty of speed.
And he gets this down inside
Okay.
the 35.
So now they gotta defend
recognizing the situation.
the movement of the quarterback. Now we go to the play action.
But he bought himself a little
Okay.
extra time.
They're a little bit
scrambling out of the
unsure
pocket.
of whether this is
Got
going to be
the
run or
sticks and picked
pass.
up the first down.
They'll look to throw
They've
here on
blitzed.
first down.
And Crowder just dropped it. Okay.
Physical play on the football there
Not
on
good.
2nd down. Well, Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
Okay, we're going to bring in Mims and see what kind of production we can get from Mims.
But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should
Going with
improve the rest
slants
of the
again.
offense as well.
We've got a 0 blitz. Make your read on the 0 blitz and the coverage to the tight end first, and then work your way to the outside. Zero blitz. Okay, not the pass. So Croft was open. We didn't make the pass. The rookie was feeling the pressure. So if we take a sack here, we are out of field goal range. We are going to see what we can get in the run. They're expecting the pass.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell.
And we get a first down because they are expecting the pass. They're not expecting the run. So we go ahead and get the production we can get. We're not going to risk a sack or an interception because we were in field goal range. And remember, we are playing at an all Madden level. So you want to get the points you can get, and especially with a rookie, to get some confidence going. Just get some production.
Keep it on the ground with Bell.
Okay. All right. 3-yard gain. Not horrible. Not great. Let's get Todd Gurley into the action. Get Todd Gurley going. All right. Some more zone running.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Very good. A little 4-yard gain. Now we got third and short inside the 20. Still in scoring range. We have run pass options. We're going to stick to the run.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run.
Trust our offensive line that we upgraded. And we get production. Production equals XP. We keep them spread out.
A new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Okay, 1-yard gain. We're going to goal line.
It hasn't been working.
We're not. We've already seen our quarterback get flustered. We're going to goal line. We don't want to. It's the first drive, the first preseason game. We're not looking for Zach Wilson to do it all himself. Not yet. It'll be like that in the future, but not now.
And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
All right, we're going run again because we're not risking an interception with an inexperienced quarterback. And let that offense. We made the upgrades to the offensive line. Let the offensive line help you get the production.
And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown.
All right, 14 plays, a lot of plays, but we got the touchdown.
Fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense.
The young quarterback will get better.
We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
He's got some focused attention on him. He's got the system. He's got the production.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All earn XP.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
A little bit of broken record time, partner, because we know that this young man, Daniel Jones, was a surprise pick at number 6 overall. But I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year.
All right, very good. Here we go. We're going with the defense. We're going a little 4-3. We're going to dime defense.
And he's an ascending quarterback.
Let's go cover 3 sky.
As a rookie.
Now Jones throwing on first.
Nice pressure.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Okay, we don't.
That's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they're able to get
Bring Melvin Ingram from the outside.
Quarterback's got to get rid
We'll
of
bring
it.
Carl Lawson.
That they can fall back on anymore.
And we'll get Sheldon Rankins in on this.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Okay. They're going to, don't worry about it. They're going to make their plays. They're an NFL team too. It's 3rd and 3.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Little cover 3. Now, they might We'll pinch our tackles.
Throwing Jones.
Try to take away that passing lane.
And he will have a Giants first down, and he was able to
All right, first down.
A gain of 8 on 3rd
Let's try to put a little bit more pressure on. Gonna come with a blitz.
First down, New York.
Let's get Carl Lawson going from the outside.
On first down, Jones.
Very nice play, Richard Sherman.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's second.
Remember,
down.
this is preseason. We're just building confidence within this scheme. And we get a sack. Very good coverage downfield. That was more of a coverage sack than it was a good pass rush, but still, very nice. 3rd and 16. Our defense is in great position. Let's see if we can get it done. We're going to blitz. Absolutely.
Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
All right. Defense had the coverage. Very good play.
Defensive backs blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now it's Crowder.
All right. Here we go.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Now, I want to get Mims involved here. I want to take a look at what he's got.
The Jets offense ready to go.
We've hit him at a variety of levels in the passing game. We're going to test him out and see Zach Wilson's arm.
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys.
Very good. Nice pass. Offensive line was holding up great. We've got some room to work with. Okay, a little flanker drive coming in. So you can see we're going to challenge him deep, and we're coming in the short game too. Working them from a variety of levels.
Open man is Denzel Mims. Not much there, only a yard.
Morgan actually looking pretty good.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yards.
This is preseason, so it's the backups.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
You do want to play the preseason games with your backups, though. You want to develop your depth. It's their opportunity to develop. But in this case, being that we just scored a touchdown with Denzel Mims, we'll, for video purposes, I won't play it out. I'll go ahead and simulate it and go from there. We'll go back to the roster and see what trades we can make. We've got a lot of running backs. We've got a lot of safeties.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put.
But you see what we were trying to do, get the running game going for the young quarterback.
Defense is spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just
we made some defensive plays. Made some defensive plays. Got some running game going for the young quarterback. Made some plays for the young wide receivers. Everybody got their opportunity. Okay. So yeah, he's not making the team. All right, so we're going Jameis Crowder here. Okay, got a little better. He's a slot receiver. We're gonna let him get better in the slot. Absolutely. Little catch in traffic. That way he doesn't drop passes like he did. That would be great. Very good. Ryan Griffin coming up. Yes. Jeff Smith, depth receiver. Okay. Very good. A lot of deep threats on this roster. Okay, let's go back to.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Let's go back and see how we can improve our roster. I don't think we're going to use as many running backs as we've got, I'm going with the experience of Todd Gurley and Le'Veon Bell over that of a Tevin Coleman. I know Tevin Coleman's got the speed, but with the I need to develop Michael Carter and these other young running backs. I want to see what they can do. It's probably Ty Johnson. He's got a lot less wear and tear on him. He's a lot younger, and he's just as fast. So we are going to get, you look at the change of direction ability, it's very similar, and he's got some speed. And you see the Michael Carter a lot of change of direction, a lot of agility. He's really one of the running backs that we're going to be building with for our future. Gurley and Bell are to help us win right now as we develop for the future. Okay? So, Tevin Coleman, we are going to see if anybody needs a running back. And we're going to see what the trade... Now, we traded away some draft picks. And we could really use to get some draft picks back. Let's see what the interest level is on a Tevin Coleman. And see if we can get some of that value that we traded away back. Okay? Not a lot of interest. But we could still turn this into a situation where we generate some interest as we go. Okay, so we're looking for a team that needs a running back. Let's take a look at the Washington football team. Let's see what they're doing as far as running backs. Okay, they've got Gibson. They've got we're not really improving their team with Coleman. Let's look for a team that they don't really have a lot going on at the running back position. And Tevin Coleman would just be an upgrade for him. Just about everybody has some talent except for the Miami Dolphins. Okay. So Tevin Coleman would be an upgrade for him. Let's see. Now, we're going to shoot high. I know we're not getting a first-round draft pick. I just want to see what the interest is for a Tevin Coleman. So very little when it comes to... That's just their interest if they have to give up a first-round draft pick. So we know we're going to have to drop more than one round, so we'll drop down to the third round and see what the interest is here. All right, not that much more. But we want at least a third-round draft pick, so let's see... And we know we're not keeping all of our safeties. We know all of our wide receivers are not making this team. So let's take a look at a guy like Jamison Crowder, who is in the last year of his career, or excuse me, last year of his contract. And let's gauge which interest is here. For the number 8 pick, not a lot. Not a lot of interest there. For the number 12 pick, probably not a lot more. A little bit more. Not much. How about that second rounder? See that they accepted the trade. So we got another second round pick for next year. So now we have upgraded our total draft potential. We've got a lot of slot receivers that can play. We're going to have to develop Elijah Moore, and we can rotate Elijah Moore with Braxton Berrios. Now we can keep more talent on our roster that is young, that is going to be here to carry over for years to come, at the same time as increase our draft capital. Okay, we can still win with the potential of Elijah Moore, and Braxton Berrios has been productive in the past. Now let's take a look at the rest of our roster. Still, all these running backs are not going to make the team. We will see. We're going to add some players. We're not cutting anybody just yet. We're going to add some players to the trade block. Anybody we don't think is going to make it, we're going to see if other teams value them at all, and just to evaluate some future value here. Some of these wide receivers are going to end up on the practice squad. Ryan Griffin, we'll add him to the trading block. I think Herndon is going to be our backup, our second tight end, without question, competing for the starting job. Not trading away any offensive linemen. Not all these guys are going to make it, but we'll keep what we have. Okay, here we go. So Nathan Shepard, let's go ahead and add him to the trading block and see if there's any interest. Kyle Phillips, same thing. We'll add him to the trading block, see if there's any interest. I think these guys are pretty much a lock. And Jonathan Marshall, I would like to develop Jonathan Marshall. You see the athleticism, you see the strength. Let's give him a year to develop and see what he does. He's not going to get a lot of playing time with these four guys ahead of him, but let's see what he does. Linebackers, I think we're leaving the linebackers alone. We're going to continue to develop our linebackers and continue on from there. Same thing with our defensive backs. A lot of these guys. Now, Corey Ballantyne, I think we've got enough young guys. He's 24 years old. A lot of these other guys, 22. Bless Austin's much higher rated. A lot of these guys are much, much faster. So we're going to go ahead and develop our speed. Now, Hardy, he's a lot of speed. He's got some experience. He'll play better than his overall. He's a good guy for special teams. Here we go. Okay, so way too many free safeties. We're not going to make a move here just yet, but we're going to see if these guys have any trade value whatsoever. If anybody else wants them, we'll see. Same thing with Elijah Campbell. Don't want to cut a player. Okay, I don't know why they have him as a punter, but okay. We will move on from Josh Doxson as well. But now you see we have 2 first-round draft picks on the way next year, 2 second-round draft picks. We don't have a 3rd or 4th round pick, but we do have that. We do have 4 picks in the top 60. So we have started to rebuild. And you see you see multiple first-round draft picks next year. We're going to need a second right here. But now we have 4 possible areas where we could make a trade, either for an upgrade at a position or future draft picks. Okay, to keep that roster playing at a high and performing at a high level. Okay, so Zach Wilson looked good in his rookie debut in the preseason. All right. So we are all ready for week 2, but that'll be on the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And I'll see you on the next Madden roster build tutorial. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day.